Hey, what is up everyone? So, Sea of Thieves Season 13 released a few weeks ago, and one of the new additions that hasn't really been talked about too much with this new update is the Obsidian Skeletons and the Burning Blade being resistant to fire. This is a pretty cool mechanic because a lot of players, I think, up until this point, would use fire as an easy way to both distract and damage AI enemies. I know for me personally, whenever I've gone and done a skeleton fleet or anything like that, throwing a firebomb really helps with taking them out from shooting cannons and other stuff like that. In this video, I want to take a look at what could we do with these Obsidian Skeletons going forward in the game. Back with Season 3 with the Pirates of the Caribbean update. In this update, we got new types of enemies with the Sirens, Ocean Crawlers, and Phantoms. Later on, these enemies were used in other aspects, so both the Sirens and the Ocean Crawlers were used in the Sunken Treasury, and then later on with Season 6, we had the Phantoms utilized in the Sea Forts. So with this new type of enemy that's invulnerable to fire, what interesting things could we do with the Obsidian Skeletons? The thing that I think would be the most interesting thing to do, and probably wouldn't be too hard to implement, is have almost like a higher tier skeleton ship that is like the Burning Blade, where it's invulnerable to fire, and have Obsidian Skeletons be the crew of that ship. I think this will make it so that it's a little bit harder, and you could put it so that it has a little bit more reward for these skeleton ships, and they could be a little bit more rare if they're naturally occurring. I think for the skeleton fleet, it'd be a good idea to make this like the final ship that you fight during the skeleton fleet, and then just when you're roaming in the world and either you see a roaming skeleton ship or one that spawns on you, I think these ships could have a rare chance of being an Obsidian skeleton ship, and then it might make you a little bit more interested to do them. I could also see them maybe putting some accommodations tied to this, so sinking a certain amount of Obsidian Skeleton ships could maybe get you some kind of ship cosmetic or trinket or whatever. It'd be really cool to see like another item of the Bone Crusher set, maybe as like a trinket, so maybe we could have like a Bone Crusher figurehead, but as like a tiny version that could be a trinket that you put on a shelf or something. I think that would be a nice little reward, and it probably could be done as like a mid-season update. It could be kind of similar to what we had in the past with the Build Drat adventures, where those were like little mini updates to keep us busy until we got the big updates later on. But this is just supposed to be a short little video to talk about an idea that I had when I saw the Obsidian Skeletons. I think there's other areas in the game that they could be added in, and I'm sure that Rare will do something with them in the future, but I think skeleton ships are a great candidate for these new types of skeletons. Let me know in the comments below what else you'd like to see Rare do with these new skeletons, but that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed, great, like and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye y'all.